Greetings, 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 good people. I'm back. All right. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are not, welcome back, Royal Family members. As you're coming in, please hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. That is your admission fee. Thank you in advance. All right. So Usher has a new brand deal, and I want to talk about that. Very classy based. All right. JT, she is trending in the news as well. She did a cover shoot or a spread in Cosmopolitan magazine. And she also said that she would marry her now boyfriend, Lil Uzi Vert. Ari Fletcher, she's always trending for something. Well, the comments are chewing her up, okay? Because she talked about how much she pays her housekeeper. And I think the comments backfired, all right? So before we get into those three main hot topics, I just want to talk about how uncouth some people are. And it's 2025, and some people are just too old for certain antics. What the heck am I talking about? Okay. I don't know if you guys saw this on social media. A woman says that she was denied boarding on Spirit Airlines flight due to her outfit, if you even want to call it that. Okay. But critics say that she showed up in boy shorts and a tank top. Y'all remember when Monique was telling y'all sweet babies that she don't want to see y'all in house slippers, pajamas, and bonnets, and a lot of y'all chewed auntie up? Well, look, nobody took heed, and here we are, 2025, and people, grown adults, have to be told that they need to dress appropriately in the airport to board an airplane. Without further ado, let's get into this shenanigans. Like to hear it? Here it go.
She reached out to us, and she said that not only was she not allowed to board her Spirit flight, but she says her sister was arrested.
Boarding pass, please.
As Tanasia Grayer approached the Spirit ticket counter, tensions quickly grew. She was just told she wouldn't be allowed on her flight back to Chicago.
I'm right here. You need to get out my face. You don't have to address me like that. You can say whatever you need to say from right there. You don't have to get in my face.
You don't get to tell me what to do.
And you don't get to tell me what to do.
Grayer says it all started over this outfit she wore to the airport. She says she wore similar shorts while traveling on a plane to Miami on Sunday.
And these is just regular shorts. This is how I walk through the airport. This is how I walk through the airport.
Excuse me. Look, let me just let y'all finish. Let me let y'all finish watching this. This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
With these shorts on, with my robe. This is exactly how I have my clothes.
She says her luggage made it onto the flight, but she didn't.
I have my robe on. We were getting ready to board the plane, and the lady at the front desk, she stopped me and said, "You're not getting on a plane like that." So I looked at her and I said, "Like what?" She said, "With those shorts." I said, "Everybody here has on shorts. What's the problem with my shorts?" And I've been in this airport for 40 minutes with my shorts and my robe on, and nobody addressed me about my attire. I'm confused. I'm confused. This is crazy.
That voice in the background is Grayer's sister, Jessica Kordaluski. So first, Tanasia says she can't get on her Spirit flight because of her outfit, and then, to make matters worse, she says her sister is arrested for disorderly conduct.
They treated me like a real criminal.
We showed other flyers Grayer's outfit and told them she wasn't allowed on her Spirit flight.
Honestly, I don't think that's fair. I feel like every girl, no matter what they're wearing, should be able to express themselves.
Honestly, it's not even bad. The fact that she got kicked off the flight for that is pretty crazy.
As for the sisters, they say they caught another flight back to Chicago Thursday night.
I'm going home. Getting on the flight and going home.
Did you get
done with Miami? We ain't never coming here again. Miami.
And we reached out to Spirit for comment on the situation, and they provided us with this statement saying, in part, "Our records show a guest was not in compliance with her contract of carriage and refused to comply when provided the opportunity to do so. The guest and their travel companion were eventually denied boarding after displaying disruptive behavior." Now, Grayer says that they got a flight home from another airline, and she says she did wear a different outfit because she didn't want to have any more trouble.
Now you tell me, how dumb are you for real? I think that people do things like this I'm starting to believe that people do things like this for attention. You mean to tell me you didn't have any sweatpants in your luggage that you could have taken out and put on so that you could board the plane? But the next flight that you went on, you dressed appropriately. You literally have on underwear and a tank top. I don't got nothing nice to say. So we're going to move this train along. Because when I saw this, and these will be the same people that'll cry, oh, I'm being discriminated against. No, you're not being discriminated against. There are rules and regulations that you have to follow. Why is it so difficult for people to follow and comprehend rules? You are getting on the plane in a robe and your underwear. That's nasty. And anybody that co-signs that is nasty too. All right, up next, who this? Oh, Miss Ari, honey. So Ari Fletcher, she gets called out after revealing that she pays her housekeeper $40,000 a year. You know, she's always trending for something, okay? And she's a social media influencer, I guess, model. I guess that's her title. Somebody with this much of a fan base, this large of a fan base who's always trending, whether it be for drama or for stuff like this, you don't have a social media manager? Why are you posting these things on social media? This is like engagement baiting, all right? So she basically posted on X. This is what she typed. I pay my housekeeper $40,000 a year. My mom just added it up out of curiosity when I told her how much I pay for each time she comes. I'm about to start cleaning up my own GD house. Oh, imagine. And people got onto social media and they were chewing her up. So one person chimed in stating, should have kept this to yourself. This is a normal salary and you brag about spending this all the time. One person commented, and that's somebody else wrote, $40,000 a year. Not any money, Ari. It's literally under the poor line, and she probably has a second job to make ends meet. Now, there was somebody that defended her, stating, the comments think that she works full-time at one house. Slow AF. Okay, so let's switch over to Instagram. These are some of the comments. Babe, that pay is not even above the poverty line. You wanted to come online and flex this so bad. Now it's backfiring in the comments. See, a lot of people, whenever she posts something, I think 2 weeks ago or a week ago, it was her birthday, and she posted some streamer giving her a very expensive bag. A guy, he gifted her with an expensive bag, and they were tearing her apart in the comments as well. Someone else said, jumping online to brag about starvation wages, never deleting this app. This ain't no damn money. I work at McDonald's and make that. This is not a flex. That person was just letting it be known that they make that amount of money at McDonald's. Now, here's the thing. The person who comes to clean Ari's house, her housekeeper, may not come every day. They may come maybe twice a week, maybe once a week. We don't know. But why post this though? I think she posted this just to get attention, and she definitely did. So someone said the comments think she works full-time at one house. Slow AF. She clearly said each time she comes. 40K from one client is a lot. LMAOOOO. With 3 clients like this, they making 6 figures. That's a good point. Someone else said, you're mad you're paying her a barely livable wage? She cleans other houses, so she's good, but what you're paying her isn't outrageous. I don't think that I don't know if she was bragging or not. Like I said, don't you girls have social media managers? Y'all buy expensive bags and Louis Prada Gucci, popping tags and stuff. Why don't you have somebody managing your social media? I don't know. Sometimes people they type and post certain things to get a rise out of people, like trolling basically. So she got a lot of engagement from this post, and if she has like a partnership with Twitter or Instagram and she gets paid based off of engagement and retweets and comments and likes and stuff like that, this is making her money. All right, let's move on to more classier things. So Usher Raymond, okay, R&B legend Usher Raymond, he has partnered up with Ralph Lauren. This is cute, for a fragrance, Ralph Lauren Club New York. So this is really, really cute. I wish I could play the audio from the next slide, but he is basically recreating Frank Sinatra's New York, New York. So yeah, we definitely ain't gonna be playing that. So I thought this was really, really dope. Let's take a look. All right, let's leave it on mute and you can look at the commercial if it'll play. No, you don't want to play? See, look at that, y'all. That's cute. Now, I looked at how much this cologne is. I saw 110, and then I saw maybe for a different size it was 150. So I wonder what it smelled like. This is a good look for him. Okay, so it's giving the very like Rat Pack, New York vibes, Empire State Building vibes, even though Usher's from the ATL, but it's okay. He can get away with this. I think this is a good look. This is a smart move. Usher has been in the game for a very long time. He's done music, he's done movies, he's toured, sold out venues, you know, #1 records, singles, all that good stuff. So this is on brand, especially in his age category. It's not like he's trying to sell like Prize Picks or sneakers or something like that. This is, like I said, right up his alley. Very, very classy base. So he looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at this man. Yes, yes, yes. So I think this is, like I said, I think this was a good pick for Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren signifies like class. They're very classy, elegant, masculine. So yeah, this is a good look. Congratulations to you, Usher. I wonder how much this partnership, the price tag on this partnership. I don't think he'll ever reveal that. That's none of our darn business. All right, moving along. JT, formerly of the City Girls, okay? She shuts it down on the latest cover of Cosmopolitan, okay? So since her and Young Miami broke up, the group is no longer, City Girls is no longer. They both have gone their separate ways and been doing their own thing. So I'm glad to see that JT is getting into the fashion thing more. She's dropped a couple, I think she dropped 2 singles and they did pretty well. Or she dropped an EP. Anyway, I like this side of JT. Rapping JT is cute, but this to me is her thing. She's a fashion girly. She likes fashion. So these are the photos. Stellar job. Stellar job. And I hope that she can continue on into the fashion industry. She also says that she would definitely marry Lil Uzi Vert. She said, that's my best friend. That's my dog. Okay. So Jay-Z wants to marry Uzi. In an interview with Cosmopolitan, the former City Girls rapper opened up about her 6-figure relationship. Oh, excuse me. Not 6-figure, Lord. 6-year relationship with Uzi, and revealed that marriage is definitely in the plans. She said, I'm not married yet, but we definitely are going to marry each other. That's my best friend. That's my dog. Uzi is such a cool person. JT reflected on their growth since getting together in 2019. We've been growing together. We just look at each other and are like, damn, we really cool. We really know each other. We really can exist and still like each other. It's beyond love. Okay. I'm pretty sure that Lil Uzi Vert feels the same way. He is always mentioning her in publicly talking about how much he loves her. When he used to go on live, he used to just talk about how, sometimes she stresses him out, but he'll do anything for her. He loves her. She even recalled crushing on Uzi while serving time in prison before they got together. She says, I remember I had a magazine of Uzi when I was in prison. He had these 2 braids going to the back. I thought he was the coolest person ever. But did I think that 6 years later I would be dating him? No. And then it comes to the proposal. What is wrong with me today? JT has a clear vision. It cannot be nobody with no ugly outfits. It can't be nobody standing in the way with too many phones. It needs to be very elegant. I need to have soft glam, short nails. That's so cute. That she already has it planned out. Now listen, they've been rocking together for a good amount of time. They're both young, and you know what? We'll see where it goes. They are madly in love with each other. They've had their ups and downs. They've had their public spats, but listen, that's her man, and she gonna stick beside him. But her cover, her spread in Cosmopolitan magazine, and the cover, very nicely done. Very, very, very cute. Very age appropriate. And I like where this is going for JT. I hope she keeps it up, and leave the stank attitude. Just leave that at home, okay? Be on your grown woman secure these bags, secure these deals, and secure these opportunities, and just build your brand and build your empire. So I wish her nothing but the best. All right, y'all. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. I want you to drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. You still have time to pay your admission fee by liking the video. Okay, thank you in advance. All right, share your thoughts in the comments. I greatly appreciate it. All right, yeah, I'm signing off. I love you for watching, and as always, until next time, I will talk to you later.